Hi guys and welcome to Horologique. Great, huge news today from Tudor, and it's of course the release of the 39mm Pelagos, a watch we have all been waiting for ages and ages. I am a huge fan of the Pelagos. I bought the original 42mm about 4 years ago. It is one of the first reviews that I have made. So what does the Tudor press release says? The first and most important thing are of course the dimensions. So we go from a 42mm case to a 39 in diameter, only 11.8mm in thickness from the over 14 of the original model, and only 47mm in lug-to-lug from the almost 50 of the original model. As it has downsized, the watch has lost some water resistance. The original Tudor Pelagos was a 500-meter diver. This becomes a 200-meter. That would be my first question. Is it a real diver? Is it not a diver? Can you really dive with it? Tudor marketing seems to say yes, but in any case, you would say it's a moot point because who actually dives with these watches? I actually did take mine to 20 meters below, so, you never know. Another significant change is the bracelet, and especially the clasp. The original Tudor clasp was this really functional, really revolutionary, but very technical clasp with 3 positions of adjustment and 1 position that was spring-loaded and that allowed for pretty much automatic adjustment with the springs. This one is a little bit different. They call it the TISSOT, and it's something pretty much like the Rolex glide lock system. Another thing that has changed is the movement. We go from an MT5612 to an MT5400. They're both CASIO certified. What has not changed is the fact that this is still a titanium watch with a titanium bracelet, even though you lose that helium escape valve that you had with the 500-meter diver. Aesthetically, besides from the size, there are very few changes. You do get a sunburst dial from the very matte dial that you get in the original. You lose a line of text at the bottom of the dial. You go from the 5 lines to 4 lines. I would have preferred the 2 of the original, but you cannot get all that you want. The inserts are still those very characteristic squares that we all love so much. The hands are the snowflake hands. The bezel insert is still loomed. You still have that, I hope, amazing rotating bezel that you had on the 42. Love the bezel. It's pretty much the best bezel there is. And you still do get a complimentary rubber strap. Now let's talk price. As of today, right at the beginning of September, the 42mm Tudor Pelagos costs 4,400 euros. This one costs even less, 4,140 euros. That is not to say it is cheap, but compared to Rolex Submariner, this is very, very, very competitive. They're going against the Omega Seamasters and all these little watches that are even a bit more expensive. So an amazing offering from Tudor here. I have not seen it in the metal, in the titanium. I do really hope I get to see it soon, only to compare it to my beloved original 42mm. If I do, I will post a video and I will let you know in advance, of course. Thank you so much for having watched the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to do all that nice stuff the algorithm likes, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Goodbye.